Hello and good afternoon, Grace family. Mike Campbell here again. I think I have my whole head framed in this week, and I think light is adequate. I got a lot of grief over cutting half my head off and having bad light, so I'm not a professional at this, but we're working on it, right? So today I want to talk to you guys about three things: BostonCoach, Ebola, and Uber. And I'm not sure which of the last two I like less, but let's start with BostonCoach. BostonCoach was our biggest account 2002 or so on through 2008. They threw us a lot of business. That business tapered off. They bought Regal out on the seacoast. Regal also had a presence here in this area. So our BostonCoach business tapered off even more so in the last year as they started to send a good bit of business to a local competitor. Recently, due to some good relationships that we have, and in the fact that we did a really good job prior, BostonCoach has come back on as an account for Grace Limousine, so that's good stuff. I know that might terrify some of you because you're already working so hard, and again, we appreciate that, and we are working harder than ever now. We just got the BostonCoach news on Wednesday, so we're working really hard right now to get more chauffeurs in the door. Heather's been on the phone all day today, calling chauffeur candidates, and Jim Stewart has been doing a great job interviewing them as well. So we're going to get there. On the fleet side, to go along with that BostonCoach news, we're working with a fleet leasing company to get new sedans in the door. So we're going to get a nice line of credit, hopefully, and be able to get whatever sedans we need to sustain our growth as we move forward. So I think we're doing all the right things to come behind the growth, and hopefully we'll have more of it. It's going to be healthy growth. We're not trying to rush it. But the BostonCoach thing happened. We're happy about it, so that's good news. Ebola. So a lot of people in the travel space are talking about Ebola right now. It's obviously a big national conversation, international conversation, really. So a couple things to know. Ebola right now isn't that easy to catch. It's a virus. It's going to change as it gets passed on from person to person a little bit each time. But as of right now, it's only spread through bodily fluids. Those bodily fluids are extremely contagious, but as long as you're not getting somebody with Ebola showing symptoms, their body fluids on you, you should be okay as of right now. So air masks aren't really going to do a whole lot of good. If you have a whole hazmat suit, that might help you, but I don't think we're doing that right now. As of today, 3 people in the U.S. are confirmed to have it. So again, right now, no major need to freak out. I'm going to keep my ear on this. I'm talking to some really smart people in the industry that I think have a pretty pragmatic view of what's going on. So right now, don't freak out about it. If somebody is sneezing and snotting in the back of your car, those aren't Ebola symptoms, those are cold symptoms. Ebola symptoms are a fever, sweating, things like that. But it's common cold season, you're going to get some of that. That's not Ebola. Alright, so more on that as we move forward. Last but not least, Uber. So those of you that might not know, Uber's an app-driven technology. They are killing the taxi industry all across the U.S. and actually in some global markets as well. They're a big deal right now. They have almost $18 billion valuation right now. They just got $2 billion in private money from Fidelity Investments. And Uber just came into the Manchester market yesterday. So if you pull up your Uber app, you'll see a bunch of Uber cars driving around Manchester. Wanted to make you aware of it because you'll see them. You'll hear about it. My view is Uber is competing with taxis, with Amaskeg Black Car, those people. Those are people that are vulnerable. I don't like their business models anyway. So I think Uber's probably going to hurt them a lot and quickly. That's not really our competition. We're kind of a top tier. Those are a tier 2, tier 3 type market. So right now, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing that competition to an Uber. Uber might go after a bigger segment of our market. I don't know what they're going to try to do here, but for now, I feel okay with it. We've always had those lower level competitors. Hopefully this will just make them go away. So again, great news on BostonCoach. We're putting the operational things behind that increase in volume that we expect to see. So expect to see some new faces and some new cars. Don't worry so much about Ebola right now, but we'll keep you posted. And Uber, we'll see. It's a really neat technology though, so if you don't have the app, download it and play with it. It's kind of neat to look at. So until next time, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather in October. I don't understand it, but we'll take it. All right, see you guys. Bye.